I forgot about this story, to be honest with you. I was out here working out, and a couple of years ago when I lived in New York and I was getting sober, God told me numerous times, go tell your little brother, okay, that if he moves to California, he's going to die there shortly after being there. And I kind of put it off. I just said, man, it's just a weird thing to say to somebody, but I knew he was living reckless like I was. And God just said, I was in Niagara Falls. He said, drive over the bridge, pay the toll, go see him, and tell him. So I went over there and I just said, Davey, listen to me. You know, I never say anything like this, and it does sound crazy, but I'm just telling you, God's telling me, do not go to California. And he hugged me and he said, man, don't worry about it, you're tripping. And I said, no. I said, this isn't anything that's ever happened to me before. And I kept telling my parents to prepare. Okay? I kept telling them, just prepare. Last Christmas, 2 Christmases ago, I told my dad, I said, this is going to be the worst Christmas I've ever had. I've got such a bad feeling in the knot of my stomach. I was in outpatient rehab at the time getting sober. And my dad's like, why would you say that? So I'm in the rehab, I'm in a meeting, and I'm watching a video in front of like 20 other people, and I just start crying. And I'm not big on crying in front of other people. Not that I don't cry, but I just was thinking so much about my brother. And I remember the girl going, you have a phone call, or you need to check your cell phone. Someone's trying to reach you. And I said, what? So I go out into the hallway. I go out in the hallway, and my dad's like, I called on the phone. My dad's like, I think it was December 13th or 14th. My dad's like, your brother's dead. And I said, how? You know, and he didn't really want to get into it. And I kind of already knew. So I'm just telling you, God's told me things. And, you know, I wish people would listen. You know, I just had a dream that a friend of mine died of a drug overdose. And I told him. And he's like, oh, I don't do anything. And that's, da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, I hope not, dude. I'm just telling you, God told me, told me specifically, if you don't get this together, I'm going to take you home. And I just said, I'm not ready to go, and so it happens, People go, oh, well, God's never spoke to me. Sometimes you don't want him to,